What is up, everybody? Welcome to another Fresh Take Anime Edition. I got with me the Game Idea guy, Andre.
Yo, how you doing, people?
Alrighty, and we are talking about another episode of Dragon Ball Super, the latest episode in which we get to see Tien and Master Roshi. Of course, at the beginning of this episode, they actually jump back in time a little bit because the the way the Gohan Piccolo episode ended, there was only 9 hours left, which means there wasn't a lot of time left. So
So they
they kind
need
of
they need to give themselves a couple hours
yeah.
because they didn't think things through fully.
Apparently they didn't. So we jump back a few hours with Goku going to find Master Roshi because he still needs to get his crew together.
Yeah.
And find out that Master Roshi is an honorary master up at Tien's dojo, where all the hilarity and nastiness ensues. Because apparently, if you know anything about Dragon Ball, you know why Master Roshi there. He ain't there to train nobody. He there to find some women. So that's where the hilarity comes in. Tien's actually trying to teach, and all of a sudden a young lady shows up, and of course Master Roshi wants to train the young lady.
And he basically requests to take her personally to train,
Yeah,
and didn't even let Tien have a chance to answer. He just took her and ran.
and ran. So therein lies like the hilarity of the episode. To me, that's probably like some of the best parts of the episode is actually the comedy because this one is a really comedic episode.
Yeah, it is.
Simply because it's Master Roshi. You can't really take him serious a lot of the time, and he is pretty much like Yajirobe in the series. He's kind of uses comic relief a lot. So especially when women are involved, especially when women are
Well,
involved.
they had him steaming out his nose like every 5 seconds.
Yeah, and it kind of got bad. Well, the girl, as it seems, is basically learned the art of witchcraft because she wanted to fight Tien,
Yeah.
and her goal was to wreck his dojo, destroy his reputation in order to fight him. Therein, that's why we have a uh, bunch of students, and even Master Roshi gets hit with the talisman that turns them into, mindless fighters or whatever, and they go on a rampage throughout the city.
The students just floating around with their arms in front of them, pushing
Yeah,
through everything. Like,
yeah. It's kind of like if you guys ever seen Shaman King, it's kind
yes.
of like what what's the kid's name?
It's not Ty. It's not Ty.
Nah, because that was in the American version.
Oh,
Anyway, you know who
I
I'm
know
talking
you're
about. The guy
talking about.
with the
I know you're talking
pointy
about. You're
head.
talking about
His
dude, his
sister.
sister,
Yeah,
who
yeah,
uses the talismans for all of her different
yeah.
spirits.
Basically, it is basically the same exact thing.
Yeah,
I'm kind of surprised there wasn't any copyright infringement going on, but it's pretty much the same thing, same exact concept, basically. Um,
yeah.
Now I'm gonna let you handle the problem with the episode. You go and handle it.
Oh, you mean how
The
the
main
fight
issue.
breaks out? Tien
Yeah.
says, "Goku, Chaozu, you guys handle getting the students rounded up." Which, fine, that makes sense because he's the dojo master. He should take
Yeah.
point. Okay, and he goes up against Master Roshi, which was expected. But then Roshi hits him with the shock move they used to use as Jackie Chun back in Dragon Ball, and Tien's just out. I'm like, oh wait, hold on. You just did the forearm technique for nothing. He
Nothing.
didn't do anything with it, and then they just make him look like he was just totally weak. So they have to offer a decent explanation for why he was drained so horribly bad. I mean, they can give the most basic excuse and say the move drains you of your stamina. Okay, I'll be perfectly fine with that because that would mean a low level person could hit somebody stronger with it and incapacitate them.
Makes sense.
Like, but it's just like the way it happened. I was like, there's no damn way he should have exhausted Tien to the point where Goku had to step in.
Yeah.
I was like, that don't make sense. Then knowing what next week's episode is bringing is going to make even less sense.
Yeah, there's gonna have to be a little bit of an explanation here because I wasn't buying that, and the explanation that Goku tried to give in the episode, where like, oh, this is Master Roshi not holding back, that still doesn't make any sense.
Now, there's Master Roshi not holding back, and he's been doing a lot of secret training. I can understand the secret training because that would line up with the Return of Frieza thing.
Yeah,
I get that. Like, but he should not be that damn powerful.
especially because that's assuming that Tien hasn't trained either, which is not true.
Like, listen, in the episode, they literally say his school got founded because people saw him training.
Yeah.
And he's still training every day, so he should still exponentially be stronger than Master Roshi.
Yeah, that whole conundrum, that was a whole conundrum.
It was just an excuse to throw him to the side so that Goku could be the one to take on Roshi.
Yeah,
I get that. I so get that. But the way they did it was just, at this point, they should have just let Goku take point. And at the end, be like, I'll round up my students. Instead of making him look bad.
Yeah, basically. Because to me, I would have been better off if they hadn't shown Tien do anything and save that for next week with the whole Piccolo spar thing that we saw in the
preview,
the teaser. Yeah, in the preview for next week's episode.
I'm going to tell you straight up. One of those punches wasn't Piccolo. That was Gohan.
Yeah. So I mean,
it's buried in his chest. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, so that's I'm like, if that's what they're gonna do, fine. But they shouldn't. To me, they just shouldn't have showed Tien until next week if that's what they were gonna do. That being said, there is another interesting development that happened in Universe 6. Kaba goes to see Caulifla, or whatever her name is. Cauliflower, shit, whatever her name is. But here's the thing: I don't think she's our Broly.
No, she isn't.
I think the other girl is. Yeah,
It's Kale.
Kale, yeah.
Kale was the one that they showed before, and I was like, okay, if she's supposed to be the tribute to Broly, then she's going to be the one with the cauliflower name. Nope. They flipped that for some reason, which would have made a whole hell of a lot of sense, and split up. I guess they just wanted to split the tribute instead of having it all be on one character. I'm like, God. Well, got with us like that, Toei.
Yeah, because the only reason why I called her, because I'm like, in the preview I seen when she goes Broly, she has that same little outfit on.
Yeah.
Caulifla doesn't.
No, she doesn't. Oh, like I was just thinking, okay, they just redesigned her for the arc, but nah. Two totally different characters. Which I'm fine with. I have no problem with that. But I just wish that they would have presented it differently.
And on top of that, I will say this: from what I've read about the synopsis, Caulifla is off the chain. Like, you really don't want to run up on her when she goes Super Saiyan. But she ain't nothing compared to her friend Kale, who's actually Broly, basically.
Yeah. It's like, look, she's docile as all hell in her base form, but then when you get her mad, she get amped up, powered up, get all swollen.
I wonder who's gonna make her mad. Is it gonna be Vegeta?
It's gonna be Vegeta. It's gonna be Vegeta. There's no way in the world it's not gonna be him. I mean, it could be Goku. It could be Goku.
I don't think Goku would do it. I don't think Goku would be. I don't think Goku
would do it intentionally. I think it would be a mistake.
It's probably an accident. Yeah.
Or he like knocked her over in the middle of fighting somebody else.
Yeah.
But Vegeta, I could see he was like, "Why are you so weak? What are you sitting around for? Why don't you get mad and start fighting this bitch?" She get all big and he like, "Oh, hold up."
Goku, Kakarot.
Hold up. Oh, I'm not prepared for this. My heart. Just give me a second.
But yeah,
more or less, I can see the fights playing out where you have Kaba. If we break down the Saiyan versus Saiyans, you go have Kaba, Kale, and Caulifla. So I would match that up with Gohan, Vegeta, and Goku respectively. Because I would think Caulifla, with her personality, she seems like the type that she would go after Goku.
That's what I think is gonna happen. Because like the way like I've read little synopsis and the way Toriyama described her, yeah, she's basically female Goku.
Yeah. She's a female Goku who's a little bit smarter.
Yeah, she's smarter because
maybe a lot smarter. I ain't gonna say a
yeah.
little bit.
But the way I'm seeing this, because the whole thing that got me kind of funny, got me thinking funny about it is, at the end of the other tournament where there was Universe 6 and 7, Vegeta wanted to go to Universe 6's Saiyan world.
Planet Sadal.
Yeah, Planet Sadal. I think what's gonna wind up happening.
That's probably gonna be the next thing.
Vegeta is going to actually make her get stronger in the fight.
I have a feeling that's gonna be the next thing.
I don't think Vegeta them's gonna like fight them. Not really.
No, they probably not gonna put their best effort in now. I don't think because they would at this point they would be way more powerful than them.
And on top of that, like the whole thing is, let's be honest, Vegeta misses his Saiyans.
He misses his heritage, man.
Yeah, he misses it. So I can't see Vegeta just okay, yeah, I know I just had a baby and I'm just gonna bowl over them. I don't think he's gonna do that. Not with them.
Nah.
Not with them. Now with everybody else is fair game.
I mean, he was in the intro fighting that Teletubby thing. So I mean,
well, yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see. That's gonna be real weird to see. But I'm still gonna hold on to my belief that the way this is gonna wind up is where Goku's gonna convince Zeno to bring everybody, the losers, all into Universe 7.
I have a feeling that this was gonna happen, and Planet Sadal was gonna take up the space where Planet Vegeta was, which will allow them to be able to visit.
Yeah, that way they don't have to worry about trying to hitch a ride, because they're not supposed to do that. Beerus is not supposed to let them do that, and they just been doing it.
But hey, can we cross over to this universe with you? Like, you motherfucker.
Got a piece
like, man.
Got a piece with anchovies. Got a piece with pineapples on it.
His Beerus, they're like, hey, look, but you gotta hop in the trunk. You can't.
Yeah. All you gotta do is bring them to some food. Bring Beerus and we some food, and you can do anything you want to do. That's the they be bribing them with calories.
Oh man, I wonder what's gonna happen when they run out of new food.
They better not ever run out of new food.
This is like you would think they have to at some point run out of new items to give him.
Well, a couple episodes ago, he actually said to bring his favorites. I mean, when he was
eating, he's not even eating anything different right now.
Yeah, not right now because he just said bring his favorites. Because remember, he'd eat and go to sleep for an hour, eat, go to sleep for an hour, eat. Well, I thought that was hilarious, by the way. And what he kept saying was, "Keep bringing me my favorites." So he wasn't even eating anything new at that point. He was just eating all his favorite food.
Just gorging himself until everything's over.
Yeah. So it's getting more and more interesting. The only other thing that I'm actually kind of worried about, because like next week's preview actually showed like Mystic Gohan wants to challenge Goku.
Yep. And if
that ain't gonna end well.
If Goku does not go blue during this episode, there's gonna be a problem. There's gonna be some consistency issues.
Because here's the thing about Goku going blue. I don't know how strong Mystic is, and I don't think Gohan can beat. I know Gohan can't beat him experience-wise. That ain't gonna happen.
No, that's not gonna happen.
And he can't overpower him. Not really.
No.
Yeah. So what's the deal? Like,
I think what they're trying to do is show that Gohan's potential, like he's actually going to take it seriously, so he's going to keep getting stronger along the way.
Okay.
I hope that's what they're doing.
That would make sense. That would make sense.
Because people keep forgetting, like, yes, they've said it so many times, it shouldn't even be a question at this point. He has the highest potential of all of the Saiyans, as few as there are in Universe 7.
Yeah. His potential is ridiculous. It's just he wouldn't train.
He wasn't the fighting type, but he's turning over a new leaf.
I mean, it was sad because Goten was more of a Saiyan than he was.
Mm. But I mean, since he started stepping into that role, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
all right, Gohan, let's see what you about to do, man.
Yeah, and I'm glad it was Piccolo beating the crap out of him. But
That Piccolo pointed out all his weaknesses. He's like, bruh, look, all this gotta go.
because and I kind of like the way they're kind of describing this because it's basically like, look, you got to accept the fact that if we lose, we done.
Yep.
So once you accept that fact and get over yourself, now we can work on trying to actually win this thing.
He's like, look, come to terms with it, get over it, move the hell on. We got bigger shit to do. Come on.
Yeah. Which I'm actually kind of interested to see how this is actually going to play out because I think the way this is really going to turn out is going to be basically your people who think that you have to overpower everybody who they're going to instantly lose.
Yep, like Meathead Universe 2.
Yeah, in the scientific universe, they just done.
They're gonna follow right behind them.
Yeah, I think that those are going to be like the comedic fights.
Yep.
I really think those are going to be the comedic fights.
Well, those are going to be the ones that get taken out by one member of one of the other universes.
Yeah, like their whole team.
The whole team get one-shotted.
Yeah.
Call it a day.
So, yeah, and then we're gonna probably break it down to where we get to see, the fights from the intro.
Yeah.
Where and we all know how this is gonna have to wind up.
Yeah. There ain't no helping it. It's gonna have to end up with Goku and Jiren at the end.
Yeah. So, and
somebody's going to sacrifice a hit. Somebody's going to sacrifice a hit for Goku to stay in that fight.
That's what I'm thinking. Like somebody from Universe 7 probably going to fall off, and it's probably going to be Boo, if anybody.
Mm.
If I had to, guess,
I don't want to spoil anything about Boo because I hadn't heard some stuff.
Oh, about that episode 92 title.
Yeah, I ain't too thrilled about it though either.
We don't know if it's him or not. That's why I'm
not saying anything just yet. I'm not looking. If the rumor is true, I'm not looking forward to it.
No, that's to me that's a big mistake if that rumor is true.
It's a waste because you built up one character just to toss him out.
Yeah, unless they're saying it since a certain person can't go with them, that's why. Because that only person is the only person that can control them, basically. Because from what I understand, it's just the fighters that's going to be there. It's not going to be like you ain't going to have no cheering section.
Yeah.
So it's
I mean, though, I think in this situation, you wouldn't even need really anybody to be controlling Boo at that point because all you got to do is say, go fight everybody but us.
Yeah, I mean, he's Hulk. He's the Hulk.
Hulk is.
Just point him in a direction.
He's a gummy, chewy Hulk.
Yeah, point him in a direction and let him go. I mean, that's how I would do it. I'm like, point him in a direction and let him go. Let him go to work. I'm still hoping that they don't do that. I'm still hoping they don't do that either. I'm like, if it's anybody,
Boo, I think deserves the opportunity because we ain't seen Boo do anything since Boo was a bad guy. So
yeah, really, yeah. Well, I think we can go on and spoil it. This is going to be a little bit of a spoiler. We don't know if it's true because it's kind of a rumor / spoiler.
It's definitely there is definitely some truth to how the episode may play out, but there's no truth to how it will end.
Yeah, one of Goku's team members is not going to be there, and there is a rumor that it's going to be Boo. I'm hoping that it's Master Roshi. Personally.
I think it could even go because Boo. It's like this: Boo is supposed to fall asleep and be asleep for I don't know how long, but he's supposed to be asleep for a good 2 days. I think is what they predict he's supposed to be asleep for.
Well, remember he went to sleep right after because he was tired after he fought Goku because he had been fighting. He had been training for like 10 hours straight.
Yep,
or something like that. So
and then he needs to recharge.
Basically, yeah.
Like, but they might not be able to wake him up, which to me that's just kind of stupid. That's just
Yeah.
it's getting to the point of stupid because even during Dragon Ball Z, Boo slept for like 2 minutes and got up and went
Yeah.
about his day.
That part was hilarious. But I mean, at this point, like I said, I'm hoping it's like somebody like Master Roshi. But I know there's a lot of people who say it, like Goku's gonna have to find somebody else, and they're like, it better not be Yamcha.
It's not going to be Yamcha. The rumor is that it is a past foe.
Oh yeah, that's when another rumor came in that it's. I hope they don't do this either. Frieza.
Yeah, that's the. Mm.
I hope they don't do that because
I
one.
mean, I would be interested in Frieza versus Frost, but that's as far as that goes. I
Yeah, I don't want to see him fight nobody else unless you're gonna let Kale take a hold of him.
that might also be a little bit interesting too. Where he go in underestimating and get mollywopped real quick.
Yeah. So I mean, because one, you can't trust Frieza. Two, why would you get Frieza knowing good and well Frieza don't like Goku or Vegeta or anybody on that team?
Hell, if I was going to get anybody, if I was going to try to pull anyone, it'd be Cell. It wouldn't be
Yeah.
Frieza.
No,
Pull Cell, give him some time to train up to catch up with everybody. For that,
at least with Cell, Cell will be like, okay, you know what? I can't kill these guys unless we win this tournament. You know what I'm saying?
well, he'd be like, look,
Frieza,
I put my differences aside. Frieza might try to kill you during the tournament.
Yeah, because even though it's supposed to be a no-kill policy, he ain't going to adhere to it.
That's another thing. He's not going to adhere to no kills.
Yeah.
So why even waste the time?
Yeah, if you're gonna get somebody, it will probably be best to get, like you said, Cell, because at least Cell can be reasoned with. His evilness can be reasoned with.
I wouldn't even classify Cell as evil, to be honest. He was just carrying. He was just doing
He's
stuff.
carrying out his program. Yeah,
he was bored. That's why I look at it.
He was bored.
Nothing to do.
He was bored, and he was carrying out his programming.
It's like if I don't do this, I have nothing to do. That's what.
Yeah, and you do have a point, but yeah, I'm hoping. I'm tired of Frieza. I really am tired of Frieza. After like the Resurrection F, which I thought was an excellent movie, by the way, I was glad with how they ended it. I'm like, yeah, kill him again, send him back to that hilarious version of hell that y'all thought of, and let that be it. Because I'm tired of because people are like, yeah, Frieza's the most ultimate bad guy. No, he ain't.
No, he isn't.
He really ain't.
He's a good bad guy, and he's iconic. But no, he's not the best.
Nah, heck nah. So, I mean, I'm hoping it's not Frieza because I'm so sick of Frieza. If anything, go get Goku Black.
They can't. He doesn't exist.
That is right. They did. Yeah, got to take care of that.
He don't exist.
Or Trunks or adult Trunks.
Yeah, future Trunks. They can't travel time. They can't travel the time.
Yeah, he can't. They can't, but we can.
Yeah.
But hey, look, again, we already know Beerus wants him to cheat, right?
But that's something that would make sense. Get the version of future Trunks.
Yeah.
That got the Super Saiyan Rage freaking transformation.
And just let him get mad.
Which is honestly, they should have just called it Perfected Super Saiyan 2, because that's all it looks like.
Well, yeah, because he's flickering in between. I mean, because he's damn near going God.
Yeah.
And so I don't. Yeah. They basically, if they were going to do that, I think they probably should have went with. They should probably go with like not a villain, but an actual somebody that was actually one of the good guys. But yeah, they're probably going to go with Frieza, just because of Frieza's iconic nature.
He would sell.
Yeah. So I don't want that to happen, but I mean, hey, let us know in the comments what you think. If you think it's going to be Frieza, do you think it's going to be somebody else? Let us know in the comments.
There is also the possibility because it's confirmed that Vegeta is going to be training in the hyperbolic time chamber because they fixed it. They could blew it up in there for a few hours till he wakes up.
I mean, that's what I would do.
I would honestly, that would be the first thing I would be thinking. Like, okay, we throw him in there for like 4 or 5 hours, he should be good to go.
Yeah, he get to sleep as long as he want to,
We don't
and
interrupt him. Then he just get up
yeah,
and come on out. We be good to go, and leave him in there while Vegeta's training, so that way somebody will know that he's awake.
yeah, basically. I mean, but hopefully Vegeta won't blow it up this time because he gets mad. I mean, that dude he got anger management issues, man, for real. But yeah, I'm interested to see. I'm interested for this tournament to get started. Actually, because I mean, it's cool seeing the team come together. But yeah, I'm ready to get this show started because I want to see these fights. I want to see this Super Smash Brothers match they got planned out for the universe.
That's just gonna be it. That's gonna
This,
be fun.
this Final Destination with no with no items, stock match with a
Oh boy.
40-minute time limit. Because I'm sorry, man. That's all it was, man. Basically, this is a Super Smash Brothers match. That's all it is. On Final Destination. That's all it is.
But no flying allowed.
Yeah, no flying allowed. No items. Can't use items. It's a stock match, and you got 40 minutes. It's a stock match with a 40-minute time limit. That makes no sense.
You got one for your stock is one. That's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's it. Your stock is one. Good luck. 80-man smash. Watch Sakurai put it in the next one.
That would be hilarious though.
80-man smash. Hell no. But let us know what y'all think in the comments. Who you think if you think the rumor is true, if you think it's true, who do you think they're gonna have to replace whatever character that's gonna have to be changed out, whether it be a villain or a hero, and how do you think it's gonna come about? Let us know in the comments, and we'll try to make sure we reply back to you. But that was it for the episode. Really, it was pretty much a short and sweet, like comedic toned episode. Really, I think next week's episode is going to be the one where everybody want to see it because it's basically Goku versus Mystic Gohan and Piccolo versus Tien.
Yeah, with
So
the two fights people have been wanting to see forever. So
yeah, so
and
it's going to
they
be
combine it into a tag team match.
which is going to be interesting because apparently Gohan and Piccolo have been working on
Moves.
combination moves. So this might be interesting. So
Yep.
we will have to see that. Next week there won't be an episode because I will be out of town. So we'll come do a combined double episode when I get back the week after. So, Andre, anything you want to pimp out?
Not specifically. I'm just putting out videos and working on stuff until I get things in order for the series I'm trying to put out.
All right, cool. There will probably be a couple of more gameplay videos coming from me. I do have a review up. I did finish Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, so there will be a review up on my blog and on my channel sometime this week. So just be on the lookout for that. And I will see you guys on our next vid. Peace.
Peace out, people.
Okay, so we're running with that one.